Cyber attacks targeting a small business that most often don't have the resources to defend themselves against devastating attacks such as malware are growing and will continue to grow over the years. As the CEO or the CIO of a small business, you should take in consideration how to address these issues. Most often than not, you probably came across outdated cybersecurity advice to be specifically. The cybersecurity landscape have changed over the years. So here I'll give you 5 must-do for your organization today to put you and your organization in a better position to face these cyber threats. First, establish a culture of security, a culture of cybersecurity to be more exact. Talk about cybersecurity with your leadership, your staff. Communicate cybersecurity programs, initiatives on your regular newsletter, on your regular communication that you have in your organization. And consider setting measurable cybersecurity goals, targets for every quarter for your leadership. That will go a long way to ingrain the cybersecurity culture on everything that you do on your small business. Second, hire a vCISO, or a part-time CISO. That's basically what that is. You have a CISO on a retainer that can help your organization build a cybersecurity program, help your leadership and staff to communicate cybersecurity message, build a cybersecurity awareness program, and help you in overall to develop a disaster recovery plan, a incident responsive plan, acceptable use policy or cybersecurity policy, and so forth. That basically build up from the ground up a cybersecurity program for your organization. Yet, not necessarily you'll be hiring someone, will be on a contractual basis. Third, develop and implement an incident response plan. That is important because it's not a matter of if you're going to get hacked, it's when. And being prepared when that happens is critical for any organization, especially a small business organization. And that vCISO or part-time CISO that you will hire will help you develop that and implement that program for you. Fourth, perform tabletop exercise. So now that you have an incident response plan and perhaps a disaster responsive plan right now, is to do tabletop exercise and simulate what an actual attack will be. Let's say you have a malware attack. What would be step 1, 2, and 3? And having that exercise, those steps that is now documented and doing that on a regular basis. That will condition the staff on how to properly react when the real incident occurs. Last but not least, support your IT leadership. As the CSO, as the CIO, as the vCISO, right? You need to support your IT leadership in communicating this message. Make sure that it is important having cybersecurity best practices being implemented in your organization, being documented in your organization, being exercised by every single employee. For example, do not rely on your IT staff, on your IT leadership, just to roll out multi-factor authentication throughout your organization and tell the employees and the staff that is important. Actually, the best way and the best approach for that in a small business is to have your CEO, your CIO, or your vCISO to communicate that from a leadership down, saying this will be implemented because of, in a more business-like approach to that technical solution. That will go a long way to implement a cybersecurity program in your organization. Those are your 5 must-have for a small business.